church. I've been invited to the church on Sunday, the 9:30 service. I may go to that, but before going to the tennis, I have to be at Hawthorn at 4:30, and then we're going to the Hawthorn Tennis Club, and then we're going to the tennis to watch the men's finals at the Garden Arena at Melbourne Park. And I just noticed, I was just looking at the plaque at the church, and the first house, which was built in Bacchus Marsh by Captain William Bacchus, which was of course later known as, of course, then as Bacchus Marsh. He built this house back in 1846. Quite a nice house, as you can see. And I noticed, yeah, it's going for sale. Yeah, the house is actually up for sale. And I just had a look at the real estate about it, and of course they were advertising this. So it's actually one of the oldest houses in Victoria, and of course it's the first house built in Bacchus Marsh by Captain William Bacchus, and it's going, I think, around about 1.45 to 1.5 million. But I noticed back in 2007, it only sold for about 700,000. Pretty extraordinary how something in 2007 to now has increased so much in price. I guess because it is the oldest. Turn it. No, it doesn't make any difference. But yeah, I don't know. It is quite a grand sort of house, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's pretty good. But yeah, it's going for about 1.5. So I don't know. I may have a look. Now I'm going to be here on Sunday. I don't know. Maybe I'll just contact the agent just to have a look, and I don't know. Maybe give tennis commentary inside the house on Sunday, as a prelude to the final, assuming that of course Djokovic is of course going to be playing. Could be quite an interesting experience. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. I guess I'll be open on Sundays. I don't know. I'll call up anyway. Maybe I'll just get a special kind of viewing. I'll just say, you know, really keen on this house and everything. I'll just like talk it up and everything. Yeah, it's great. Yeah. I think I'm kind of advertising it when you think about it. You know, advertising this house, the one of the most historic houses in Victoria, and one of the oldest houses in Victoria, by Captain William Bacchus. I think it's fantastic. Yeah. So, okay. So I'll just sort of give the agent a call, and hopefully on Sunday. So on Sunday, I'll go to the church service, and again, hopefully I can come and have a look at this house. Now, I was going to say, in Walhalla. Walhalla is a fantastic place. It's one of the most historic places in Victoria. It's only maybe a couple of hours drive. You can't get there by public transport, but you can drive. It is east. It's east of Melbourne, kind of on the way to Wilson's Promontory National Park, near Maui, I think. But it's one of the most historic places in Victoria, and they're kind of self-sufficient. They use kind of, you know, in terms of their energy and so on, using I don't know. They don't typically use electricity. They use sort of other energy sources. But I thought it was fantastic, and they do have some shops there. But it's I think I was there on a Sunday or something, and everything was closed. But it's a great place to visit. There are a lot of attractions. And again, once I leave the tennis on Sunday, I'm actually going to go to Ballarat, and Ballarat's one of the most historic places, and that's where, you know, the whole gold era, and Sovereign Hill. I'm going to go to Sovereign Hill, and you can go sort of panning for gold. They have sort of a gold panning, and you can sort of relive they have sort of you know, you can relive the gold rush era with the blacksmith and these sort of places. So it's a great place, and we're visiting. And Ballarat itself has got a number of attractions. Also, Steve Moneghetti, I think, grew up in Ballarat, and the is it the lake, I think, where Moneghetti used to train, around the lake. So you can do the track of where Moneghetti used to train in Ballarat. yes, I remember going there some time ago. They've also got the Eureka of some significance, Australian, no, some Australian history, and also yes, they've got a Royal Tennis Club there, and I remember having a game of Royal Tennis when I was at Ballarat. So I'm going to be staying there for a few nights, actually, a couple of nights in Ballarat after the tennis, and then go to Daylesford where the hot springs are. And I'm just camping in Daylesford because I can't afford the accommodation, so I'm just camping there, and I'll probably go. I might find sort of some sort of springs or day spa or something, and then return to Melbourne for the mass industry study group at Monash University. I think it's something like 5th to the 9th of February. I also when I was at the Bacchus Marsh Lawn Tennis Club, they invited me to. They got a social day, I think, on the 10th, which could be a Saturday. I think that's when I'm going to Ballarat. So I don't know if I can make that, but yeah, that's just great. Yeah. So yeah, you can buy one of the most historic houses in Victoria, and you can see it there. Well, the advertisement. It's also on the some media. I noticed there was some media. It would probably be on realestate.com or something. I'm going to give the agent a call now, unless they go around there. Bacchus Marsh realestate.com.au. Okay. That was the Baron Breaks.